Welcome back. It's like 1 a.m, and I think it's a Tuesday. Anyways, doesn't matter. But I've been thinking a lot about how different people interact with me, because today I had a really good shift at work, and I came home and I was really energized because I had a good shift and I was happy. And when I get happy, I get very excited, and I'm talking and I'm bouncing. Like you could tell by my videos when I'm excited and when I'm happy. So I come home today and I'm bouncing off the walls, not in a crazy way, but I'm just very, very giddy, very happy. And my parents get so weird about that. And it's do you not know me? I'm your kid. Why are you weird? And I find that so many people that are just not happy with themselves and just not happy in general are so mean to people that are happy. And I'm yo, straight up, what? And I know they don't do it on purpose, but it's just why are you killing my vibe? But it's okay. Everything turned around because I took out the card game for the girls, and I made my entire family play it. And one of the dares that I think my dad pulled was go on your Twitter and tweet that you've just been deflowered or something. It was so fucking funny. And my dad was like, no. I'm like, I know you have a Twitter, Dad. You gotta tweet it. And he was like, no. And then we got one card that you had to name different things you can smoke. And my mom literally was about to kill herself because I got the card and I said crack. And my brother said cigarettes, and my mom said tobacco, my dad said marijuana, and then I said meth. And then they all look at me like I actually smoke meth, and I'm like, dude, and then I was like, I'm just keeping you guys informed about what different things you can smoke. You could smoke heroin, Demi Lovato. And they're like, you can smoke heroin? I'm like, yeah, Demi Lovato overdosed smoking heroin. That was one of the biggest things I ever learned, honestly, is that Demi Lovato smoked heroin, because I didn't know you could smoke heroin. I didn't. That's crazy. You guys want to know what I do in my free time? When I have free time, especially lately, because I spend so much time just alone, to the point where I start internalizing things and my brain just starts going inwards very negatively because it's not stimulated enough. It just starts going inwards. I just watch YouTube. I just have YouTube playing in the back, and it's always the same guy, Hines. Fuck, I'm not even listening to a lot of the shit he says because it's just playing while I'm just lying down or sleeping or in the bathtub. But it's just him, and he's just chilling. He's just sitting there and he's like, yeah, here's my tea. And I've been thinking about making a podcast lately, and I want to develop an app for our community, and it's a vibe thing. And I'm like, yeah, straight up. And it's I have not connected to a YouTuber in this kind of way ever, because I started watching him, I would say a year and a half ago or so, and since then I have not missed a single video he's posted. I've never had that with a YouTube channel. He's the reason, honestly, that I started this channel, in a lot of ways, because I always wanted to do a YouTube channel because I was like, oh, it's cool. But then I saw him, and he literally just sits and talks the exact same way I do, but in his own way. And I saw him do that, and I'm wait, I could literally just whip out my phone, press record, and post it, straight up. And seriously, without him, I don't think I would have been uploading these videos. And honestly, I don't think I would have had as many good days as I've had in the last few months, because honestly, when I have a bad day and I come home and I open YouTube and I see that he posted, it's a safe haven. It's oh, it's a breath of fresh air. It's My people, like, fuck, like, I'm not crazy. I am not crazy, especially when I'm around, like, my family a lot. Like, I think I'm fucking crazy because I am so far away from them in the best way possible because they're all so, like, I can't even explain it. They're all so deaf, I think is the best way to put it, to other people and to other things and to new things and new people. And I was like that too. And thank God I'm not anymore. But it's just when I'm around them so much, it can start really getting to my head. And that's why I really need to decompress and talk and like spend time alone, honestly, because I'm around them. And it feels like I'm being compressed, like squeezed like this, like flattened out. Because it's not like I don't act like myself around them, is that I literally can't. Like when I do, it gets like completely pounded down like a fucking burger patty. Like usually I'm like a circle, like a ball, and I'm like this 3 dimensions and I'm this. But when I'm with my parents, they like flatten me out like with the meat fucking pounder. They pound me down like this and they want me to be a flat patty. And it's like, no bitch, I'm a fucking, oh my god, I can't believe I worked a burger place. That will never leave my brain. I don't even know why the first thing I went to were burger balls, but you know what I mean. And I literally can't be around people like that in general, because it's like, I'm not flattening myself out for you, fuck you. I am me. And there are versions of me. There's a million versions of me. There's versions of me I discover literally every single day. I don't know how people don't. Like, I could be doing the exact same thing I did yesterday, and I could still be like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I thought about this, like this and that. And like, especially when I watch back these videos, I don't even realize how much like shit I say, how much shit I think, because I'm like, it's all moving so fast. So fast. But yeah. I'm really happy right now. I'm just sad about my brother, and he watches these videos. I don't know if he'll watch this one, but I think he's subscribed to my channel. I don't know, we'll see. But I don't know, he came home, and it's like, because he lives like across the fucking world in a different continent than I do, and it's like he comes home, and I grew up with him like my entire life, and it's so weird to be alone. Like when you grow up with an older sibling and they leave, and it's kind of like, okay, bitch, now the house is empty, now what? So he came back, and he came back with this girl who he's not even friends with, who's like half British, half French, and she lived with us for like 3 days, and I met her, and I really didn't understand why he brought her here. Mind you, they came on separate flights here. Like, she went, like, she did a layover in Germany and then came here, and it was a whole hassle, and he just came from where he was, over here, from London. And I was literally like, I don't know why I was scared to name the country or the continent that he's from, because I've literally like leaked streets I've walked on. I'm just thinking about that. Anyways, but yeah, he comes and he brings her, and they're like co-workers at a bar that they work at there. And I don't go to school for 1 day. I think the second day, I don't know what day she's here, and we go downtown, and we're just like doing all the touristy things, but they're like trying to pack like everything into 1 day. Like we went to CN Tower, Ripley's, we watched the Blue Jays game, we fucking went to the Toronto Islands, and I'm like, dude, you don't need to do every single thing to experience Toronto. I'm sorry, going on the CN Tower is not experiencing Toronto. Going to the CN Tower is wasting $50. Like, it's about being there, not about the amount of places you go to. It's the value you get from being there. And I didn't understand. I kept telling both of them that. Mind you, the girl is a year older than my brother. She's 21, and she's finishing university this year, because in London their university is 3 years. And I was talking to her, and I'm like, Are you stupid or what? How are you like? And neither of them care about baseball. I literally had to nag them to leave, like, in the middle of the fucking game because it was so fucking boring. I'm sorry. If you watch baseball, props to you, but fuck, for the life of me, like, if they put me in prison and wanted to torture me, like, turn on a Blue Jays game and make me watch the whole fucking thing. Like, seriously, it is so boring. It is so fucking boring. Just ball hit. Oh, ball hit. Oh, ball hit. Ah, home run. Ball hit. Ah. Anyways, but yeah, it was so fucking boring, and I was like, yo, like, you're not spending time with me. You told me you'd be coming home, and you're with this British girl who you didn't even know was like left-handed. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is too far. Let me know, guys, know if this is way too far, but you're working with someone for like, I don't know how long, like at least half a year, and you don't know they're left-handed, and you bring them over to your country across the continent and let them stay with you in your house? Like, huh? I don't understand how you'd be comfortable with that. You don't even know they're fucking left-handed. There's so many things you didn't even know about her that I was asking her as I was getting to know her, and it's very, very clear that they didn't know each other. Like, actually know each other. And I'm like, it was so awkward and weird, and then she left, and then my brother was like, oh, whatever. I just thought that was weird, and that was a recent experience I had. But I'm kind of falling asleep, in case that wasn't obvious. And I have a volleyball game tomorrow for a full day, so I don't have to go to school. Yes, I fucking hate school. But I love life, so it's okay. You win some, you lose some. Alright, guys, I'm actually gonna go to sleep. For real. Peace. Catch you in the next one.